What's up, guys? It's Nick with the Hungry Handgunner. So I'm going to try to get this video in before the rain starts coming in. But I had promised you guys a full review on the CAA MCK. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So the first thing we'll do, let's go ahead and just pulled the wrong mag. We'll go ahead, take the mag out of the gun. This has been a ball so far. My advanced kit actually came in, just a little background. When I ordered the actual MCK or micro conversion kit, I had also ordered the advanced kit, advanced parts kit with it. The brace itself came, but the other accessories did not. So I contacted CAA, they were super easy to deal with, and my advanced kit stuff actually came today. So I think like 3 or 4 days after contacting them, my stuff came. So that's awesome. That was actually a really easy customer service interaction there. So, and what's included with the advanced kit is you have a sling and quick detach sling swivel that will go in right there at the base, which will show more in depth up close. You have this proprietary 500 lumen light that goes in underneath the muzzle. If you don't get this light, obviously you've got rail space, you can do whatever you really want, but I like the idea of having one on here all the time and using that space below the muzzle. So it looks like it's a pretty, well, it's more of a flood rather than a spot type light. It's 500 lumens. We'll have to look at that separately after dark. But so you get that with the advanced kit. You get these little thumb rests that go on these side rails. So I put mine on. You know, with something this short, I guess it could very easily, you know, you could throw your thumb up in front of the muzzle. We just cleared the gun, guys, don't freak out. But you could, I don't know. We're gonna try them out. I haven't shot them with them on yet, so we're trying those out today. You've got these pop-up backup sights. So there's a front one and a rear one there, which I've got my optic there. With this high-rise mount on the Romeo 4, they do co-witness. I'm not sure how much I'll use them, but I wanted the other accessories in the kit, so I've got those. And yeah, so that's pretty much it right there. So I think what we'll do now is part of the full review and a good reason for me to back off to about 25 yards. I'm going to hit my steel with some spray primer, and then we'll just see what we get 25 yards. I don't really have a certain spot on there to aim at, but just center of steel and we'll see what we get. I know there were a couple people that wanted to see the target after I shot before. So I'll hit it with the primer, we'll back up and shoot it, and then we'll take a look. Alright guys, we went ahead and backed up. I got to 25 yards and I didn't really feel like that was a accurate representation of, you know, what this actually does. You know, shooting a handgun at 25 yards isn't really that big of a deal with some practice. So we went ahead and backed up. We're at about 40 yards now. Went ahead and moved the target as far back that way as I could. So what we're shooting, for those that will be interested, is just 124 grain NATO spec ball ammo. The gun that's in here is a Gen 4 Glock 19, and optic is a SIG Romeo 4 red dot. So we're about 40 yards, and yeah, we'll give it a go. Alright, so there was 32 rounds there. Let's shoot some more. gun's clear. Let's go get the target. Alright, so there it is, folks. You can see I had a few flyers there, and I'm pretty sure I missed a couple times. I know I saw dust kick back up on the hill twice, so at least twice. And then, so, you know, that's not terrible. Actually, what I think we're going to do next is I'm just going to load up another one of these 32 round mags, and I'll try it with just the regular Glock 19 Gen 4 without the brace and see what we get. Alrighty. Alright guys, as I promised, we're at the same distance of 40 yards, a 32 round magazine. This is the Glock that was in the MCK. It has stock sights, just a regular handgun. So granted, I don't have the red dot at this range, but we'll see what we get here. So I'm just going to fire this one magazine. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, but I've primered the target, so we'll see what sort of grouping accuracy we get out of this compared to the MCK. All right. Well, I'm sure we'll see it even better when we get up there, but that was not great. That's what I got, guys, with the Glock without the MCK. So, I shoot handguns fairly often. I'm actually kind of disappointed in that. So, I'm not sure if it's because I was rushing because of the rain, but I can tell you that that doesn't really hold a candle. So, alrighty, let's go look at it more in detail. Alright, folks, so let's just kind of go over this gizmo. In here, you actually have a sliding charging handle, which is serrated, so it matches the slide serrations on your Glock. So to install the gun, it's super easy. There is no gunsmithing required or anything like that. Now, I will note that if you have, you know, like a Gen 4, any of the Glocks with the removable back straps, you can take those off, so you just have, well, at least I normally keep a beaver tail on mine and they won't work, so I don't know about the other ones. So I will go ahead and tell you, if you have a beaver tail back strap on your Glock, take that off. So what you're going to do next, you're going to take the nose of your Glock, push it up, match the back of the slide with the serrations in that charging handle, and push in, actually. And now it will go in short of being all the way down. So what I normally do is just kind of make sure it's all the way seated in the back. Once you get it in like that, just take the gun and run it up. Now there's a tab right there and another tab there. That is actually locking on to the section of rail on the front of the Glock. So once you have it there, it's pretty secure. Then you're going to take this little trap door looking thing, push it up, and then slide it forward until it clicks. You see red in that little witness hole there. Not sure if you can see that. Now the gun is in there. It is not going anywhere. So the charging handle is ambidextrous, so you're good to go on that front. It actually is kind of nice. You can have the pistol shouldered and still work the slide. Let's go over the thumb rest. Today was the first day with me shooting with those. I actually like them. It gives you, see if you can see that there. It's just nice. It's like one more area you can really grab onto this, which even without them, it's not bad. You've got this nice little ergonomic shape right here, which just lends itself to grabbing there. And then if you have a magazine inserted in this extra magazine holder, it's just a little bit more purchase. Now I will tell you, I brought out some other mags. like here's a 19X mag, give you an idea. It doesn't stick that far out. I believe it'll hold, well, I don't want to say for sure. I know the smallest mags I have are just my flush fitting Glock 19 15 rounders, and they go in there just like that. So not too shabby. Actually, I can tell you exactly what it will take. So to get the gun back out of here, you're just going to push this button right there, push in, pull down on this little trap door, grab your 2 tabs, pull the gun to the rear, and kick it out. And there you go, you got your gun back. Now on the inside of here, it says that this will take a Glock 17, 18, 19, 19X, 22, 23, 31, 32, and 45. So the only Glocks I own are this 19 Gen 4 and the 19X, so not too much to do there. Now, to go to something with a longer slide like the 17, there's actually a screw here on either side of this section of rail, and you will loosen that up and you'll move this whole barrel shroud out to accommodate the longer slide of the gun. I've got my little thumb rest on there so you can't see those screws, but there is one screw on each side there. So it's actually really cool just how modular this system is. Before I put the gun back in there, and it's starting to rain on me, if you look at the slide of the Glock, which we shot 2 of the 32 round mags through it, it gets pretty filthy, guys. That little barrel shroud at the front of the MCK is capturing all that gas. So just keep your gun clean. I did have a couple malfunctions before, so I think that's the biggest thing. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move in now that it's raining, and we'll finish the up close inside. Alrighty. Alright, got the kids to bed, back inside. I wanted to do this outside earlier, but with the rain, it wasn't cooperating. So go ahead, take all the mags out, because I know for a fact these mags are loaded. And just do a little chamber check. We're clear. Alright, so I kind of already demoed how to take the gun out when we were outside, so I'll just kind of show that again close up. We're just basically going to hit this button here, push down on that, pull back on that little trap door. Try to do this so you guys can see it. You got a tab on either side. There's one there, one there. Pull down on both of those at the same time, and that disengages the lock on the rail part of the pistol. Once you get the gun back, just kick it out just like that. So yeah, those 2 tabs on the front are actually grabbing onto that little spot of rail on the front of the Glocks. So, and what I was talking about earlier, this trap door doesn't seem to want to close if you have a beaver tail backstrap on the back of the Glock. So I'm not sure with the other backstraps if it'll still work. I know that both on the 19X and this Gen 4, it did not like the beaver tail. So this gun's kind of going to be my project gun anyway. It's really bone stock except for some undercutting that I've done. So it's probably going to live in here, so I'm not really worried about it. But moving forward, the MCK, guys, I'm really enjoying this. Like I said, I got that Romeo 4M red dot on it. And then with the charging handle is captive. I'm seeing that. Sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. But it does stay in there, unlike previous generations of the Roni and Micro Roni. These are the backup sights that came with the advanced kit. You just push forward on that and they pop up. Pretty cool. The only thing is, like, when I go to pop my little cover there, if that's up, you're going to have to kick it back. I don't know. I probably won't use those unless my red dot goes dead or whatever, but they do co-witness, so it's kind of cool with that high-rise mount on that. We'll do a separate review on that Romeo 4 at another point. These thumb rests are actually pretty cool. I was talking about them earlier. It's neat to have it there. You got your flashlight up front. They claim it's a 500 lumen light. It uses one of those CR123 lithium batteries. I'm not saying it's not 500 lumens, but it's kind of a weak light. It's probably the only thing about this that I'm kind of iffy on. I still like the fact that I'm using that space under the muzzle. It doesn't have a lot of reach as far as lights go, but it is cool. You could always mount one on these side sections of rail or whatever, and I may do that. I may put something over on this one since I won't use this thumb rest. So I'm trying to think. To fold the brace back here, just push that button, comes over, you've got a little hook right there. The charging handle's forward, it just clips right on there like that. So pretty cool. And what I was talking about earlier about moving this shroud out, I'm going to get this side, there we go. So on either side of these rails, you've got these two spots for these screws. So right now it's set all the way back in for Glock 19 length slide. If you loosen this on both sides, you can actually slide this shroud out a little bit to accommodate like a Glock 17 or 22 length slide. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, both the Glocks I have a 19 and a 19X, so I don't need to adjust that. But if you want to, go for it. Alright guys, we'll go back up top. Alright, so just to kind of recap, I'm going to go ahead and put the Glock back in it. Like I said, this thing's probably going to live in here for my needs. So, why would you get one of these? The obvious answer would be they're fun. I mean, I have a ball shooting it every time that I take it out. So, they're fun. You do increase the stability and accuracy of your regular handgun at range, which is cool. The other use you could have for it is like a truck gun setup, or if you're already carrying a Glock, so you guys see it's not very hard to get it in and out. So you can extend the range of that Glock sidearm. But this is going to be its own kind of designated thing for me. So I don't know. I don't have any dead set specific use for it. Take it with me on road trips with a couple of 33 round mags and just have some extra firepower, or as a home defense option, this may be perfect. So you're not getting any increased ballistics because your barrel's staying the same, so you're not getting the rifle performance out of it. But if you've already got a firearm that'll work with this, you are enhancing the capabilities of that firearm. The other thing I didn't show on close-up is just the sling setup. Comes with a quick detach swivel and a bungee sling. Let's see, that little hole right there, just push the button and it goes right in. So that's included with the advanced kit. So guys, I'm going to have to say, I definitely endorse this thus far. If that changes, as always, I'll let you guys know. But I am super impressed with these. I'm glad I waited. I looked at the Roni and micro Ronis over the last few years, and for one reason or another didn't get one. And I'm glad I pulled the trigger and got this MCK. It is made here in the US, and I am really impressed with the quality and the ergonomics of it. I know at this point you guys are probably thinking CAA paid me. They did not. They didn't even send me this for free. I bought it with my own money. So I'm just really blown away by the quality of the actual conversion kit, and then their customer service, because as I said, it shipped without the advanced kit, which I had ordered, and then they got that back to me, and just dealing with them for all that, I was really impressed. So they definitely get a recommendation from me. But alright guys, that's going to be it for now. Probably have this out in a lot of our videos, so stay tuned. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. We're trying to grow the channel out a little bit, and I'll put links to the MCK and stuff in the description. As always guys, stay safe, keep shooting. See you later.